All right, we're going to get started here. This is going to be how to apply for the California electrical exam to be a journeyman. And just going to go over the two forms that you have to fill out. One is for your work history. Many of you know you have to get a printout from the Social Security office showing or proving your work history, that you have 8,000 hours or more, and you have the journeyman exam form to send to Division of Labor Standards. So we're gonna go over the two forms right now, and a couple people asked me why I'm putting this together. It's simply because this was difficult for me to get all the information for when I was coming up as a trainee. I know a lot of people go to WICA or ABC or the union as apprentices, and they pretty much walk you through this and help you out. But if you want a trade school like me, or for some reason the information isn't readily available to you, yeah, you can just watch this video and I'll walk you through it. I'll put links to the PDF files in the description below, so you could print out the forms. I'm gonna have some links to the website, Division of Labor Standards, where you could go and see all this information I'm talking about and just read up on it yourself. So honestly, their website's pretty good now. It wasn't as helpful before when I was becoming a journeyman, but they really made it pretty semi-user friendly. But they give a lot of information, so let's get started with this. All right, obtaining work history, SSA work history application. Got the Bernie Sanders as a minor electrician right here. Made this slide back when Bernie Sanders memes were going around. All right, moving on. All right, this is what the form's called. The Social Security form. It is SSA-7050. I put that up there because I remember I went to a Social Security office asking them for my work history, and I just said I needed an SSA form, and they looked at me like I was crazy. Government buildings, they're not helpful. So just for your knowledge, it is the form's called SSA-7050. But I'll leave a link. You'll see the blue link to the left top corner. That is the link to the PDF. So if you just pop that number in your search bar, or just click the link I'm going to leave below, you can just download this form. Okay, off to your right here, the right side of the screen, this is from the Division of Labor Standards website. You'll see on the top, let me see if I could, let's see what this does. Let's do an arrow. On the top right here, or somewhere right there, Electrical Exam Overview 2020. I would recommend, I'm going to leave a link for that too. I would recommend checking that out. I'll probably make a video going over all that. A lot of people are intimidated by the test because, they don't know what's on it. But it kind of breaks it down, what percentage of what is going to be on the test. So, second one says Social Security Administration Employment History Report. That's what you're signing up for on this one to get. The Social Security non-certified. This is really important right here. Wish I knew how to highlight, because that would be cool. But non-certified. Let me just get rid of this. When you fill out the form, it is going to ask you if you want a non-certified or a certified work history printout. And the difference here is $30. And you can see right here on their website, it is a non-certified form that you need. So save yourself $30. I actually have a coworker who was asking me why I was putting this together. He said it was pretty self-explanatory for him to do the paperwork. And I asked him which form he paid for. He said the certified form. And I told him, well, you wasted $30. Not that self-explanatory, I guess. So there you go. Note that down. Okay, so it's the non-certified earnings report. Let's move on to the next page or next slide. Let me see if I could zoom in here. Okay, these are the first two pages. you can see at the top, right? Let's get this little arrow again. This little guy right here. Certified / non-certified detail earnings information includes periods of employment or self-employment and the names and addresses of employees. Which is kind of funny because sometimes companies use payroll companies like what is it, ADT, and I forget the rest of them, but sometimes they pop up and you can't even see that you're working for an electrical company. So I'm not sure how that works, but when I looked at mine, I was like, wow, I have a lot of these payroll companies, and it doesn't even say what electrical company I worked for, but they accepted it, so that's cool. All right, moving on to the second page. This is the first page you're gonna have to fill things out on. So at the top, you can see just name, first name, initial, middle initial, last name, social security, date of birth. You should leave the date of death one blank right there. That'd be weird if you knew what day you're gonna die. Just leave that blank. And right here, let's get this bad boy back again. Right here, bam. Itemized statement of earnings, $92. This is what you're gonna have to check. Check that box right there, and right over here, you're gonna put the years that you want that earning statement to give you. So if it's the last 4 or 5 years, I would put like 2016 to 2021. That should be enough time, or whatever the years are. You want 8,000 hours, 4 years. I put extra time on mine because I think I was like in my 10th year, 9th or 10th year when I took my test. I was a late bloomer. So you'll see underneath it where it says certified yearly total earnings right there. Don't fill that out. Save yourself $30 right there. Yeah, so that's it. Check the itemized statement earnings for $92 box right there, and then fill out the years that you want from 2016 to 2021, or whatever the years are that you want them from. Okay, moving on. If you would like this information sent to someone else, you don't, so you can leave that blank. I'm an individual to whom the record pertains, or a person authorized to sign on behalf of that individual. I declare under penalty of perjury that I have examined all blah blah blah. Okay, so you're just going to put your signature and print your name right there where it says signature and print name of individual or legal guardian. So sign, signature, and put your name right there. Date it right next to it. You'll see daytime phone number. Put your phone number right there. And write your relationship if applicable. You must attach proof. Okay, so then write your address right there, and signature of witness. You don't have a signature of witness, or maybe you do, but you shouldn't. So yeah, no, you don't. So leave that blank. Leave that bottom blank, and then with that, this page is all filled out. Moving on to the next one. Okay, so this page over here just gives you a lot of information about this. You can read it if you want. Don't need to. All right, so this is the last page right here. You'll see up at the top right here, this is where you're gonna mail it to. I'll put I won't put that. I got a slide with that information on. You can just pause it. It'll be on your form too. If you are going to mail it in, I don't recommend you mail it in. If you are going to mail it in, that's your address. But I do have a buddy that waited like 8 months to hear back from them. So if you're serious about this and you want to take your journeyman test, get licensed, just Google it. Look for a social security office around you. I recommend print this page out, fill it out, make sure you have your debit card or checkbook with you, and go down to your local social security office, give them this paper, pay them, and they will give you your $92 sheet of paper printed out fresh off the Xerox machine right there, and you will not have to wait. So I recommend take this in. Do not mail it. You're gonna waste a lot of time. So right here on the last page, you are just going to check one which you're using. Just fill out your information here. Honestly, if you're taking it in, you don't even have to fill this information out. Amount charged. Yeah, I would. You probably don't even have to fill this out. Take a pen with you just in case. Fill the other page out. Take it to the Social Security office. If they want you to fill this out for some reason, fill it out. But I doubt you're going to have to. I remember when I went to the Social Security office the last time, the lady that worked there was super helpful. She's the one that actually told me I didn't need a certified yearly earnings. She saved me some money, so that was super cool. But that's it right there. And there's the address if you're not serious about this and you want to pretend like you're serious, you just want to mail it in, send it here, waste some time. Don't recommend it though. Also, one thing I want to point out is I do have a friend who did not go this route. He didn't pay for or send in his hours from the Social Security office. He took his W-2 forms for the last 4 years and he copied them and he sent them. He just took a copy of his W-2 forms and sent them with the journeyman form, and they accepted it. I know a lot of people have been saying that the the Division of Labor Standards does not accept W-2 forms anymore, but he did it, and he is going to take his journeyman test soon. So, if you want to try that route. Most that'll happen is they'll send your paperwork back. But if you got your W-2s and you want to try that and you want to save yourself $92, give it a shot. All right, this bad boy right here, this is the electrical examination form. So you got 2 sheets here. So let's just look over this one real quick. You'll see at the top, let's get our little thing right here, right there. It just says driver license state, California. Driver license number, you should know that. Payment amount, leave the payment amount blank for now until we finish the form. Then you're going to see how much you're going to have to pay them, and then you could come back and fill that out. Date of birth, beautiful. All right, oops, put an extra arrow there. Then it's going to be last name, first name, middle initial, beautiful. Your mailing address. And over here in this second portion, what it says, no, you also need to attach the following to this application. So you're going to have your hours that you work, that form or that paper. You're going to have this form that's going to be filled out. And then you're going to have to attach an additional form showing your proof of schooling. So you'll see the first one, it says apprenticeship certificate. Attach a copy of certificate and SSA report. That's your work history. For other proof, blah, blah, blah. So, if you went to an apprenticeship, WICA, ABC, the Union, or any other one that I don't know about, send a copy of your completion. They could probably help you out with that, what sheet that is or what paper that is with this form. The second one is on the job experience. It says enter your hours below and SSA report. So if you one of those old school electricians, you did not go to school for electrical, but you just been working for 1,000 years and you want to get certified because you want to make some more money, or your job's asking you to, you'll check that one. You will not send any proof of education because you don't have any. You're just going to send them this form and your SSA work history form or W-2s, whatever route you want to try to take on that one. And, see what happens. Third one says other state license. I'm not sure, but I think this has to do with if you're a certified electrician in another state and you're coming over to California and you want to be certified out here as well and work as a journeyman. You will send it says attach copy of license. So just, copy your J card from over there and send that copy with this. That means you went to school out there, you finished out there, you're recognized as a journeyman in a different state, and you're coming over here. So just send a copy of your certification from that state. And fourth, this is apprentice in last year of training. So if you're a go-getter, you're in your last year of your apprenticeship program, you're able to take the journeyman test early. And yeah, you pass it. If you pass this, then once you finish your electrical program or your apprenticeship, they'll send you your journeyman card. So if you're a go-getter, knock it out, do that. It says attach a copy of DAS 1 form. I don't know what that is. If you are in a apprenticeship program, talk to your instructors there and get that information. And yeah, go get it. Go be a go-getter and get past that journeyman test before you even finish your apprenticeship like a straight legend. And it says no certification card will be issued until completion of the term of apprenticeship. So just know that you're not going to get your card until you're done with your apprenticeship. 5, this is the route I took. It says electrical trainee has completed approved curriculum, attached copy of certificate. Note, no certification card will be issued until the required on the job experience is acquired. So if you went to apprenticeship, I'm in a trainee school, a trade school or something. I did like an 11-month program, and then I started working. If you did that route and you got your hours now, check that box, send them your certificate, and along with this form saying you completed it. I think it's like 900 hours you're supposed to have. And this last one is a NICET certification for fire alarm. I know nothing about that, so I'm moving on. All right, here it goes. Let's fix that. Beautiful. Okay, so right here in right here in general electrician, this is what you're going to be filling out for your hours. This is also something that kind of stumped me when I was going to fill the form out, because I was like, how do I fill this out? I don't want to say I have too little hours in a particular area, but you can see there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 9 if I could count. Boxes you're gonna have to fill in hours for, and you can see each one says max and it gives a number. So what it's saying is don't exceed that number. You could have less than that number, but don't exceed that number. So what I did was I took all the boxes that have you see it's 300 and then 750 and then the last two are 600. I took those and I put 300 in each of those, and if I'm not mistaken, and then whatever the number was that was left over, as many X amount of thousand hours are left over, I divided them between the rest of the boxes, because all they want to know is that you have 8,000 hours of work experience, and you just got to divide that between these, and you got to make sure that adds up to 8,000 hours. All right, so if it's a little more than 8,000, that's fine, but just divide it up like that and you'll be fine. And then right at the bottom, let me get my little handy dandy little arrow right here, just write in the full 8,000 hours or whatever it adds up to. Should just be 8,000 hours. And then over here on this side, what they're going to do in this box for office use only is they're going to transfer all your numbers over, add them all up, make sure you got 8,000 hours, and pretty simple. All right, so this last page right here, you're going to check that box right there, general electrician, because that's what you're going for. And then right here under it, it says a fee of $75 for this application, non-refundable. So that's your application fee. You'll only have to pay that one time. And then it says plus 100 for each examination checked above. So you're just checking once, you're going to send $100. So altogether, it's $175. If you remember back here on top where it says payment amount, I told you leave that blank, put $175 right there. 175 of your hard-earned dollars. All right, so if you do fail the test and you have to retake it, it will be just $100. You don't have to pay the $75 application fee anymore because your application's already processed. But there will be a $100 fee every time you want to retake the test. I recommend trying to nail it on the first shot. And then after that, you're just gonna write give your signature, give your date. And this one, unfortunately, you are going to have to send in. You're not going to be able to walk this in. They don't actually give you an address to walk it in. So right down here, dir-dot Division of Labor Standards Enforcement, ATTN, Electrician Certification Unit, P.O. Box 511286, Los Angeles, and the zip code. So that entire thing right there is what you're going to have to fill out on your envelope, mail it to DIR, Division of Labor Standards Enforcement, all that info right there. And again, you're going to send this form in. You're going to send your work history in, either your W-2 or your printout, W-2s or your printout. And if you did an apprenticeship or a trainee program, you're going to send a completion of that. So you're going to have 3 forms together that you're sending with this to the Division of Labor Standards. All right, let's move on. There goes the address right there. If you want to pause it and write that down, it should be on the form you're filling out, though, so you probably don't need to. And don't forget a stamp. They'll send it back. That's at a place. Oh, also, this is kind of cool. I was trying to explore this a little bit on the Division of Labor Standards website. I'll leave a link for this as well. If you look towards the bottom blue letters, it says start an online electrical certification application. I believe you could actually fill the form out that we just talked about if you click that button. I believe you'll be able to fill out the journeyman application form online and submit your hours there, submit your schooling paper there, just upload like PDFs or something. I couldn't get too far in it because I'm already certified, and there was a little wall there that wouldn't let me go any further. So if somebody tries this, if you guys don't mind, somebody gives it a try, lets me know if you are able to complete the entire application online, and just let me know if it was a good experience, if it was difficult, if you recommend it. If you could just comment below so I could let other people know about it, I'd appreciate that. So try that out. I'll leave that link down in the description below as well. This is the page that I got to. I think this is as far as I got before I couldn't get any further. It says application on the top. It says select your option, application for electrician examination and certification. So you're going to click that one. You're going to click submit, English or Spanish, whatever you choose. And, see what happens. So, okay, there we go. Let's, bam. All right, let's go back here. That's it right there, guys. So I hope this video helped you out. If there's anything, any other questions you have regarding these forms, or if something didn't make sense, or if you have any questions regarding the journeyman test itself, go ahead and leave a comment below. I am going to make some more videos. One about the PSI website. That's the website you're going to go to after you hear back for your electrical examination. When they approve you to take the test, they're going to send you over to a website called PSI, and that is the testing website. You're going to choose your date there. You're going to be able to reschedule your date if need be. And yeah, so I'm going to do a small walkthrough of that. I'm also planning on going over a breakdown of what's on the test. Just nothing too serious, just a quick breakdown, show what the Division of Labor Standards website talks about, and just walk you guys through that. So yeah, keep a lookout for those, and yeah, like and subscribe if you want more information regarding this, and comment down below if you have any questions. All right, peace.